Welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. It is time for the review of a brand new knife from Artisan Cutlery, guys, and these are available and good to go. This is the KnivesFAST channel, and we're going to have some fun as usual. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go check me out on the Instagram. I got cardboard laying everywhere like usual. All right, so this is the Artisan Satyr, and of course, Artisan's boxes, CGRB, they only ever have the number, but there is your number, the 1852G-GY, also known as the Artisan Satyr. Now, guys, right off the bat, this thing is ridiculously gorgeous. So you have these great, it's titanium frame lock, of course, but right off the bat, you have these great looking chamfers, and the chamfers are not milled, but in this middle part here, you can see we have micro milling lines up through there, and then on this side, same deal, but it's milled, and then the clip is milled as well. How gorgeous is that? Such a beautiful knife. This was sent to me by Russell over at Artisan Cutlery. We're definitely going to give it a fair KnivesFAST review, but right off the bat, this is another Cerberus that just speaks to me. You guys know I love my Arian. This thing is fantastic. I love it. It's a Blue Monday knife, and you can see right off the bat that we've got some very similar bloodlines. Now, it is a little bit smaller, but it's still kind of a similar blade, a little different grind action going on, smaller hole, one handle material rather than two like this guy is, but very similar. And by the way, on this one, you've got kind of a bead blast, and this guy, you've got this gorgeous satin finish that is absolutely ridiculous. And then if you look at the stock, they are very similar, very, very similar. But there you go, right off the bat, a comparison with my favorite Artisan knife, my favorite Cerberus design, and that's what we have. Here is another Cerberus knives design. Chris over there coming out with some bangers, for me at least. S90V on this guy, and there's your Artisan logo that a lot of people don't like. You know, I don't think it looks that much like the other thing, but it is what it is. You do have a frame lock with your relief on the outside. You do have a lock bar insert and over travel stop. There is your screw into the back spacer, and then of course on the other side you have another screw going through to the clip through the back spacer. You do have Artisan Cutlery written on the back spacer, or milled into the back spacer, I should say. You will see one thing that a lot of people care about, and I don't really, is it is a little short of the end as far as blade to handle, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, and I know why they do it. They don't want to get close to that. You know, it's everybody kind of does that. They don't want to get too close to the back spacer and end up bottoming out. Now, it is dead center, as you should be able to see there, but a really slim, slender, well-finished, beautiful knife. I love this milled clip. It is not reversible, has good ramp, good in and out of the pocket, good retention. You got about that much sticking out of the pocket, and it is not reversible, of course, and also no lanyard hole. But you do have beautiful hardware. It is it's tooled on both sides, so it's probably a spinning pivot, but I'm not positive. But that's how it is on the Arian. Now, lockup wise, guys, we have right off the bat like 30 there. You do have decent access to the lock bar. Goodness, I love it. And you know, the only thing I would say is that I just wish that chamfer was a little bit bigger, or one or the other, that they made the lock bar a little bit longer, because the lock bar is a little stiff, just a little bit. It's not bad. Now you can see how much longer the lock bar is. Oh man, they're similar actually. You know what? It's thinner. That's what it is. But on the Arian, the lock bar moves out of the way very easily. It is not an issue. Maybe this one just needs to break in. but it is a little stiff. So, you know, if you're fidgeting with it a lot, you will definitely notice that, and it'll start to leave a little divot in your thumb there. But it's, I mean, it's not. I'm making a big deal out of something that's really not. But anyway, so 4-finger grip. It does narrow down towards the end, which actually feels really nice. And you've got kind of a fatter blade with this tall flat grind, as you can see. You're a little close on your sharpening choil there to the plunge. Probably 2 or 3 sharpenings and you start to get a smile. Wish that was a little bit better. Or, you know, I just wish these people would just, most of these companies do this gradual plunge. If the plunge was more, you know, straight down, that, you know, it just wouldn't be an issue at all. But really nice chamfered off in the hole here. Feels very nice. You can see very good detent. Pops right out. Thumb is a little bit harder because the hole is smaller, but you just got to reposition your thumb and do that. And once I got used to that, it's easy peasy for sure. But my preferred, and what I'm doing 95% of the time, is the hole. Now, as far as action, I'm dropping some of my thumb, 1 shake down. Easy peasy, very nice. And again, no hot spots at all. Your landing spot for me is out here. You know, back here, the jimping's okay. Just not my preferred grip. Doesn't feel right to me. I like being out like this. And just this thing feels very nice in the hand. No hot spots at all. All right, let's see. Well, I don't have a, hold on, just this, well, we'll just do this on camera. I just need to cut this piece of cardboard down just a little bit, get that big chunk off of it. We'll use this one. And so it is, wow, okay, it's grabbing on that edge. That's interesting. It wasn't doing that before. Let's go across here. Okay, you can see, I don't know if it's just that this silly cardboard, see, I hate when I do these cardboard tests. Sometimes they work perfectly, and other times I just get bogged down, and I don't know if the blade just needs, see that? I don't know if the blade just needs, yeah, see, now we're fine. I just think I was in a spot, I think what happens is, sometimes the cardboard just bunches up because you see it's, where I sliced it, it's kind of not clean there, and so I think that's exactly what it is. Now it is tearing a little bit, okay. So interesting. So maybe that blade just needs some touch up. It needs a stropping or something like that. I have cut with it quite a bit, and I don't remember it binding like that until this time. But this is a nice, fresh piece of cardboard, so we'll take it for what it is, which is, you know, apparently it is binding and, you know, catching a little bit. Let's just try, let's try one more piece here. Yeah, no, it's definitely needs some touch up. This, I just did some slicing on this piece of cardboard with some other knives, and it went through it easily. So yeah, it did come sharp though. I remember it being sharp out of the box. I just think it probably needs some stropping, and I will do that when we're done with this video. But I love this blade shape. Very nice indeed. You do have, you know, a nice open look here. There is no milling for weight reduction at all, but I don't think that's a problem. No lock, rock, or blade play locked up like crazy. And yeah, just the one complaint I guess I would have is I wish it came a little sharper from the factory or held that edge, which S90V should do just fine. So it probably just didn't come super duper sharp. Now, as far as our these are in stock at Blade HQ. It is an 8-inch knife with a 3.5-inch blade, 0.12 on the stock, which is great. S90V drop point flat grind with a beautiful satin finish, 4.5-inch handle, 0.43 handle thickness, very thin in the hand. That's what I love about Chris Ortiz's, in other words, Cerberus's knives. Just so good. And we have titanium, of course, 3.82 ounces, which is great. Tip-up carry, left side only. And these are made in China. So very nice knife. I like it a lot. Let's do our comparisons, which I almost forgot. You can see it's smaller than the Rat 1, and it's going to be slightly larger than the Rat 2. So this is kind of, you know, my golden size, if you will, which is my favorite size of knife, is an 8-inch knife. It is very much, and that's exactly what we have right here. It is perfect. This guy carries very thin in the pocket, which I almost dropped it. Very thin in the pocket. It has good traction and grip. Such a nice knife. So excellent work by Artisan. And again, it'll be easy enough to touch up that blade just by literally stropping it, and it will be good to go. I guarantee it, because I've done cutting with it and it was fine. So very cool. Thank you, Russell, for sending this one along, guys. Let me know down below what you think of the Artisan Satyr, and give me a thumbs up, a comment down below, like and comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I said stuff twice there. That was great. And guys, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you for watching the KnivesFAST channel.